Hello everyone, welcome to the new vlog. Today it's Sunday, August 17, and it's actually already afternoon. Welcome to my channel again, and if you are new, welcome. Feel free to check my other videos and my podcast videos. Well, it's already afternoon. At the moment I feel a lot of energy. This morning I woke up on time, then did the laundry, cleaned the sheets, breakfast, taking care of my mother. And when I finish all of that, my sister and I help our mother with declutter her wardrobe. So we had 6 full of bags for donation. So in the afternoon my sister and I bring it already to the container, and here, as you can see in the background, we will drop a lot on vintage 50-50 and a lot of declutter, so which is very good. And yesterday evening my sister decluttered other parts of her room, so that's very nice also for the energy and to stay in the Marie Kondo vibe. Tonight's plan, I actually, on my schedule, I have a class to guide hot yin yoga with sound healing, but now there are only 3 participants. The class continue from 4. So normally, actually every Sunday, also when the weather was very warm, the class continues. So if this class will cancel, it will be the first time. So, or I will guide the class from 7:30 till 8:30 if there's one more sign up, upcoming hour. Or I will give my sister a sound healing massage. I still need to edit my vlog from yesterday, the vlog before, it's already online. And my package is delivered, so later today, later in this vlog, I want to do a little unboxing and first impression of my flyers, business cards and adjustments cards. For now I will do some little things and see if the class will continue, if there will be more sign-ups. And my mother will now go into the shower, and after I will help her. So let's see, and welcome back to the vlog. Hello everyone. Yeah, let's jump on the bike and cycle to the studio. For now I have 6 participants, and yeah, maybe in the last moments there will be more sign-ups. Good evening, Sunday. It's 10 minutes to 11 p.m. I'm now fresh in my bed. I guided a wonderful hot yin class with sound healing. And actually what was funny, no, not funny, but I was thinking maybe the class will cancel because there weren't enough participants. But at the end there were 9 participants who joined the practice, so it was very lovely. There was very lovely energy in the room, so that was very nice. Then when I came home, had my evening shower, my tea, chit chat with my mother. So today we mentioned, and I got a message as well, my mother as well, that a friend of my father passed away. So that's it's a shock, of course, and I was very young when they were connected, and that sign of this message brings me back to the loss of my father more than 3 years ago. But also it brings me back to source, because in the vlog before I felt myself very stormy. The vlogs lately, actually, there are some points that I felt myself so stormy, and it's so in the mind. So this message brings me back to source, and also that all that stormy vibes in myself. That is actually not the case. So it makes me aware and reminds me to go back to read. I have a very childish children Bible. I got it when my father was in the hospice, because I have zero knowledge about religion, but I had beautiful experience during my father passing. I would like to share maybe in a post or podcast. So during my recovery from my appendicitis removal, I was reading again, and it brings me back to source. But yeah, then life is flowing again, and so actually this message, this happening, brings me back to the source. So it's very intense for that family that it happened, of course, and for me as an for me it's a very beautiful sign and reminder to go back, connect with the real source energy. So yeah, it brings me peace again. It sounds maybe a little bit weird, so it really touched me, the message. Yeah, so that is what I want to share. Now I will put my alarm for tomorrow. I'm planning to start my day tomorrow again with a yoga class. Let's see how it goes in my very fully room with new vintage stuff. And tomorrow Monday, 4 hours work at home, and I will take you with me. And my thoughts are with his friend and the family. I don't know the family, but I know that he has family, and yeah, it really touched me. And last week in the vlog before, you could see I was making the photo book from the funeral of my father, and in a lot of pictures he was there. So yeah, it's very magical or so how this message came true or so. Yeah, I don't know how to explain, but yeah, I really know for sure that my father is waiting for him to welcome him into heaven and show him around. Yeah, so that's the end of Sunday. Very beautiful ending, actually, very peaceful, grounded, connecting to the source. Alright, in a second is Monday, and let's see if I'm on my mat. Hello, Monday. It's already afternoon. Yesterday I didn't have time anymore to unpack my flyers and business cards, so let's do it now. In the morning I woke up, did no practice in the morning because I fall asleep over and over again. Did my 4 hours work at home, laundry, lunch, went outside to bring a package and took a package for my sister. And now I'm here. Let's unpack. Ooh. My business cards. I'm super happy with this one. Evening, Tuesday. First time and last time for this day that I'm filming, vlogging. Yeah, well, I didn't woke up on time this morning to do practice for myself, Now I think I'm understanding why I feel myself so tired. This is my pre-period time. Maybe tomorrow in a couple of days. So it's very intense. Now I know it. So I don't have to search for myself why I'm feeling like this. But I was on time. Stand up on time for my 4 hours work day today, which was very nice. Then after did the laundry and had some lunch. And then I was thinking, shall I go outside or shall I directly start with my vintage store? And actually that is what I did the rest of the afternoon, and in the evening and in between I take care of my mother and had a late dinner, which was fine. And now I already sell 4 packages I think, so I'm very happy. Tomorrow it's Wednesday. I actually had planned to do 2 practices, but I cancelled them both. Tomorrow I will for sure I think bring all the packages, otherwise the half, and Thursday the other half, and continue my vintage store. And tomorrow in the evening I have last minute plan to guide a class. If it will be filled, yin yoga and sound healing. So let's see how the day flows tomorrow. Hopefully I can do a practice for myself, maybe somewhere in the studio or maybe at home, because now of all those vintage stuff, I'm not able to open up my mat, so I cannot practice in my room. So that feels not very zen to practice, but it will be fine. I will continue tomorrow and try to take you with me tomorrow. Good evening. Wednesday is already 8 minutes to 8 p.m. I didn't vlog anything today, but this morning I woke up actually later than I was hoping. I was forgotten to put my alarm on. Then my sister and I did a full house cleansing, breakfast, taking care of my mother, helping my mother. And then I took some me time to remove my mustache and put a face mask on. Then I had lunch and then went outside to bring all my vintage packages. Almost 10 or 8 or something like that. And then when I came home it was already time to take care of my mother. And then laundry and dinner of course. And now for me it's time to go jump on the bike, go to the studio and guide a beautiful yin yoga practice with sound bath for 1 hour. So let's do that. Let's see if I can maybe take you with me today or maybe tonight, and let's see how it goes. Good evening. It's already 11:30 p.m. and I'm fresh in my bed now. And I've been through some things today. Actually, everything was in my mind, so that's very interesting. A couple of years ago, I could stay in that mind thing for days or maybe longer. And now it was just a couple of hours. Well, I don't know exactly how it happened and when today, but the thought came up to stop my journey to invest in my small baby business, and search for a full-time office job. Actually, that thing what I actually already spoke about in my latest podcast. Oh no, I think it's the podcast before, because I think the newest is already online when this come online. So it was intense in myself today. I took some time to search for office jobs, but then that is why I was in the evening in the studio to guide a beautiful yin yoga practice with sound bath with 2 participants, 2 beautiful ladies, and there was something very beautiful happening because one lady, she was a little bit earlier, which was very, very okay, and she was Dutch, and we talk a little bit, and we're talking about transformation, and she's in something in her life, and then I shared mine, and then I really said to her, yes, I want to have an office job back. And then we started practice, and in the first minutes the truth came back. So it was the mind that wanted to have an office job, but my heart and everything not. So I am back to normal again for me. So I'm back to my throat. So I'm very happy that it came through. Now in my bed I will go sleep. Tomorrow I really want to stand up early and try to do a practice for myself, but I have still a lot of vintage stuff here in my room. So let's try it. Otherwise I will stand up and have an early morning with coffee or something, decaf. For tomorrow I'm planning to do in the morning a lot of vintage stuff, and in the evening I have planned to do guide and beautiful Hatien class with sound healing. There are already 3 participants and it will continue with 4. So let's hope that it will continue, because last week it was cancelled. There were no enough participants, and the same like last week, if my class will cancel, I will do a sport class. But let's see, tomorrow I hope to take you more with me than the last 2 days. Hello, Thursday evening. It's 7:45 p.m. and I just brushed my teeth because in a minute I will go step out of my house and travel to the studio. Tonight I will guiding a beautiful Hatien practice with sound healing at 9 p.m. First time I'm vlogging today. Well, this morning again I woke up later than I wish for it, but that's okay. So now I'm more to try to accept if something not happening how I want to actually. Then did laundry, take care of my mother, breakfast, and then it was did some things on my laptop and other laundry stuff. Then it was already time to got my shower and lunch. In the afternoon I went outside, bring some vintage packages, come home, take care of my mother, then was ready for dinner. And now it's time for me to leave, to go to the studio. It was first a little bit 50-50, it will continue or not, but I think there are 4, for now there are 4 sign-ups, but there is more than 1 hour for people to subscribe. Otherwise we will have a very cozy class with just the 4 participants and me as a guide. And today my period starts, so every month happy, then I know everything is healthy, I think, inside, to cleanse everything up. I feel quite okay. I have experienced a harder first day of my periods, so this is a quite relaxed one. Looking forward to guide a class, but I have a little cold, so I took my jeans jacket and my sweater, because later tonight I think it will be very cold outside. It's always like that when I'm on my period, the cold feelings. Alright, I will take a sip of tea, say goodbye to my mother, and then go with the public transport. Good evening, everyone. I just arrived in the studio. The class before will finish in 5 minutes, and for tonight we have still 4 participants, so it's a very small group. Yeah, this is better, and it's really nice as well because I feel a little bit intense because of my first labor period, so it's actually fine. Now I take my stuff outside and put my flyers and my tarot cards here, and take some peppermints, always nice. I put them in my notebook so they are still good. There you go, crystal sound bed together with my tarot cards. Finishing beautiful practice. Now put my flyers in the baskets. Hello Friday, it's already 1:45 p.m. and just guided a beautiful sound bed in the morning from 11 till 12. Now I got a fresh touch up and we'll have some lunch, and then in 1 hour I will leave the house. I have an appointment, and in the evening I will substitute a beautiful class, hot healing with sound healing. Looking forward to it. So a very beautiful, nice day with some things on my schedule, sort of. but very nice and very nice energy. Indeed, it's my second day of my period, so in the morning I felt very heavy, but from this period that starts yesterday, I become aware of, or actually this week when the period was coming, aware of how my body feeling and what I really need from the feeling of the body. So it's very interesting. Beautiful experiment for myself. Alright, let's go to lunch. Good evening, Friday. It's 11:15 p.m. Maybe almost already 11 p.m. and I'm finally in my bed. Actually, I had a wonderful day, but busy, and also on my second period day. Did you know that I was actually not really planning, but I had the idea to learn more about the woman's cycle this year, but now was a lot of happened in the beginning of the year, first half year. A lot of happened in my life, and now it came through me in a natural way. So yeah, let's see how it goes, let's see how it flows. Now I will take it easy, take a sip of water. Tomorrow is Saturday. I have scheduled one class. For now there are 0 participants, but let's see. In the morning, my sister and I will clean the full house, do some laundry of course, and I'm planning to do a big part of my vintage stuff. I didn't have time this week to put it in the app to sell, and I have 2 packages to bring to the store, so really looking forward to that. And I want to edit my vlog, didn't have time for that this week. So hello Saturday, it's already 4:34 p.m. in the afternoon. A couple of minutes ago I mentioned my tonight's class will continue. There are 4 participants. I'm really looking forward to it. It was really the last minute 50-50 as it will continue or it will cancel. Well, today I feel myself like an alien. I'm looking like that. And this morning there was a full moon here in Amsterdam, so that energy I felt already a couple of days. And in combination with my period, I felt myself really from another planet. But I'm very happy that my class will continue tonight, so also for me to ground a little bit more. I will leave the house in less than 1 hour before we'll do my hair and stuff like that, and then enjoy the practice. And for now I was thinking to start editing my podcast I recorded last week, so I will do that now. Hello, Saturday evening. I just guided a beautiful hot healing practice with sound healing. Now it's for me time to jump on the bike and go home. We'll have my evening shower and some food, and I want to continue editing or my podcast I recorded last week, or start editing this vlog. This is also the end of my vlog. I really want to thank you for watching. You are very welcome to subscribe on my channel, and if you want to share something you can do that in the comments below. Thank you so much, and hopefully see you next week again. You can follow me also on all my channels in the description box, and if you want to be part of my little event on Sunday, September 14 in the afternoon, you can find the link of the event in the description box as well. The Crystal Sound Bed Celebrate with me. Alright, see you next vlog. Bye bye.